Very few make it a year. We'll see how far we go with Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and all those. But they're going to look at groups like I'm about to bring on and say, I would love to have that. And I'm talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. It's all about love. And, you know.
All the reasons.
Yeah. So, Hot 92.3 has a wonderful experience with this group. And they're going to be at the Nokia Theater live with Aaron Neville tonight. So, this is all about Earth, Wind, and Fire. And take us back, if you don't mind, Verdine. I mean, what was it like when you were just starting out, and how did you have an idea for a group? How did you come up? Let me do the basics. Your name and how you got together.
Well, actually, the credit for that goes to my brother Maurice White. You know, I'm sure you know. Yeah, she knows all about love and all. And you know, he had an idea about coming up with a band that could do a lot of different kind of music, a band that could cross over to all types of people, and the name of Earth, Wind, and Fire came from his personal astrological chart. That's how the name came about.
Wow. And you're fire. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, who has the worst temper, you or Maurice?
I don't think we have tempers anymore. We're kind of too old for that.
Yeah, we kind of like just kind of smooth things over and talk it out over coffee or tea.
Yeah, that's right. Got to be mellow. Let me tell you something else. But the different varieties of and influences. Where do you Ralph, the influences in music, who influenced you as a group? Because it's all over the page.
Well, I tell you what, all of the musicians in the band have listened to a lot of people growing up. I mean, I'm from LA, and I was listening to James Brown and all the Motown stuff, Stax, all of that stuff. And then when the British invasion started, I was listening to all the British stuff, you know. So I listened to a lot of different things coming up. And so I got turned on to jazz at like 13. So within the group, we try to incorporate all those various genres of music.
As you can see, both of you, it's got to make you feel terrific to look out and see all different generations embracing Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Really.
We love it.
Can you give it up for yourself?
We love it. Now, great music. Interesting story. We find that people that came up with us, as we were working on our careers in the 70s, these people were working on their college degrees. There you go. And so now the people that came up with us are bringing their grandkids to the show. We think that's very interesting.
Oh,
and Ralph, what's the stats on our playlist? What's the stats?
It is said that every 1 minute and 38 seconds somewhere on the planet Earth on radio, an Earth, Wind, and Fire song is being played.
Wow. How good is that? Could you name three that the new generation says, wow, I like that?
I think one would have to be Reasons.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
And Reasons was not a single.
No.
It was never a single.
Right.
But oddly enough, Reasons, you go one, Dean.
September, of course.
Yeah.
After the Love Is Gone.
Right. Really?
Yes.
They like the love song.
They like the balance.
Let's Groove. Let's Groove. Let's Groove.
Now, who likes Let's Groove? After the Love Is Gone. Fantasy.
Yes.
Now, Fantasy is a real interesting song, the way you constructed it. You know, you took some chances, really, when you think about it. And we were talking earlier about the arranger of the horns in certain parts is a guy named Tom 84.
Right. Tom 84.
And I checked. I think that's legally he changed his name to Tom 84.
I think it's 2000 now, but I think it's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, Tom's a Jehovah's Witness, right? So you know. At first, you know, the Jehovah's Witness, okay, the world's going to end in 84, then they put it to 2000, so we change it when it ends. So, you know, so now he moves it as the world's getting ready to change. In other words, he's buying.
As the world continues, he changes it.
Exactly. So basically, he's buying a little time, you know.
How do you warm up backstage before the show? What do you do? Is there something?
What are we doing? We're just talking back there. Right?
You know what? We just kind of kick. We're just in a very relaxed kind of mode. I bring my laptop and I have all my jazz tunes on there, and we listen to a lot of mainstream jazz. We get into kind of a swing mode, and then we go out and do the R&B on stage.
But the pace picks up. You know, a show normally starts at 8 o'clock. You know, from like 9 o'clock in the morning to like, you know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon is normal, but then as the day goes on, the pace starts picking up. You know, tons of people come in the dressing room, in and out, in and out, in and out. That around 6:37, that's when it starts picking up.
Yeah, and you start getting into your game head.
Yeah,
you know you got to go on stage, and each night we try and shoot for a personal best.
That's right.
You know,
That's phenomenal.